Hi everyone, welcome to Eckhart Yoga. My name is Esther, and today we're going to do a post-run cool down. I'm going to assume that you're going to do it right where you ended running, so that there's no floor or yoga mat present. So I'm going to use a wall, and you might use a wall outside somewhere, or a tree, or whatever you can find to lean against. We're going to start with the down dog against the wall, so you can come close, place your hands more or less hip height, shoulder width, and then walk back with your feet, not too far, so that the feet end up underneath the hips, pressing into your hands, extending your arms, engaging the leg muscles, the thighs, the kneecaps, taking your hips back, and softening that place between the shoulder blades, but keeping the front ribs in. So we're not completely sinking down, it's more neutral spine. And you're reaching the tailbone back a bit. And feel the stretch in the shoulders, in the back, perhaps in your hamstrings. Press the top of your head up a bit, or the back of your head rather, and breathe. And really stretch out your back, your arms, your shoulders. And to come out strong belly and walk your feet back in. From here we're going to take a forward fold, and it's nice to lean against something again, the tree or the wall, with your feet a little bit away from the wall, and then just from the hips hinge forward, and you can release the body down. So it's okay for the knees to be bent, just let your head hang. You could hold the back of your legs if you like, just do whatever variation feels good to the back body. And if bringing your feet away from the wall feels like you don't get enough stretch, you just bring them further in. The stretch becomes more intense. It really depends on your openness. After a run, you'll probably be a bit stiff, so maybe a little bit further away is a better idea. Okay. Bend your knees a little, belly strong, push yourself off where you are and come to a standing position again. And then we take a squat for the hips, so bring your feet nice and wide, toes out, and just bend. Knees go into the direction of the toes. And just sink down. You can have your hands on your thighs and just feel the hips here for a few breaths. Keeping your tailbone slightly down, keeping your front ribs slightly in, and taking your shoulders back. Oops, take a few breaths. And come up. And then we stay here and we take the right foot all the way out, push your left heel back, feet nice and wide for triangle pose. Inhale, take your arms out again, strong leg, so muscles are engaged, kneecaps lift, and then on an out breath, reach over the right arm as if you're reaching something, let your left hip come around a little, and then bring your right hand down to the leg somewhere and your left arm up. And you don't have to be very far, like I'm pretty warmed up and doing yoga a lot, but if you're a runner, you're going to be a lot stiffer, so you might be right here. And that's okay. Just feel that stretch in the hip. Feel that stretch in the back. Breathe. And from here, come down, bring your left arm down, turn to face the front foot, lift your back heel, and gently on an in-breath, maybe your front knee is a bit bent, extend your heart and fold. So depending on how flexible you are, it's going to be whether your right leg is straight or not. Shoulders back, back of the heart soft. And from here, step your left foot further back into a lunge pose. So if the ground is wet, keep your back knee up. If the ground is dry, you can also release it for a moment and really get into your hips here. Okay, and then from here, step forward and gently roll up, belly strong as you roll up. And we take this on the other side. So bring your legs wide out again. Turn your left foot out, push your right heel back for triangle pose. Inhale, lift your arms, legs strong. And remember, reaching over the left leg, taking your right hip, let it come forward a bit. And then left arm down, right arm up. And again, wherever you are, you could be here, but try and keep length also in the bottom side waist. Breathe. Shoulders on the back, open the heart to the ceiling, look up if your neck is happy. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand down to the floor. Turn, take the back heel off the floor and begin to straighten the front leg as much as possible. As you lift your heart forward, the chest, and then on an out breath, fold. And again, depending on your flexibility, the front knee might be bent a bit and it might be completely straight. A few breaths. And then step your back foot further back for a lunge, either knee up or knee down to really get into the hips. And then step back forward with your right foot and roll up. So rolling up means belly in and strong, and then vertebrae by vertebrae coming up to a standing position. We do a stretch for the quads, so come and stand. Press your left leg down actively and take your right foot up behind you, holding on with the right hand, the ankle or around the foot or the shoe. And left hand in your side, and just press your right knee back. If you really feel a stretch in the right quad, you can take your left arm up if that feels good. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale gently. Come back. Other side, pressing your right foot down. And for balance, it helps if you look at a certain point that you keep focusing on. Hold your left foot and gently right hand in the side, press your left leg back. Keep the tailbone slightly down, keep your lower belly strong. Lift your right arm. Breathe. And gently come back out. Okay, I think that'll do for a post-run cool down. Incorporate these exercises into after your run, just to keep the body flexible, because running does tighten it up. It's great for you, I do it too, but you need something to loosen out afterwards, otherwise you just tighten up a lot. Okay, thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed it. Namaste.